Ayu from Japanese with Ayu. 皆さんこんにちは、Ayu です。Today, I'm gonna talk about how to say some ... in Japanese. Because I get often asked from my students how to say some people. Some people are like this, but the others are not. So that's why I want to share that with you guys today. And there are actually two ways that you can say some blah blah blah. That's this noun. It depends on what you want to talk about. It can be some people, it can be some animals, it can be some books, anything. But if you want to say some blah blah blah, then how do you say that? Because like in English, we don't really have just the word some things. Well, we do, so I want to explain how to say it correctly. And I'm gonna use the Japanese counter words in this video. So if you haven't watched my previous video about Japanese counter words, you can go and watch it first and come back here later. Okay, now let's get started. So first one, this is the easiest one, but maybe you use this one less than the other one. But I'll explain it first. So number one, this is, you can say the counter words and you add ka at the end. Do you remember the counter words for people? Yes, nin, right? So 一人、二人、三人、四人. But when you say some people, you say nan. So 何人. 何人 means basically how many people. But when you say 何人か, okay, when you add ka here, that means some people. 何人か, okay. But this sounds more like a few people. So the 何人か sounds like a bit of less number. In English, some people can be like a bit vague, like a few people, but it could be more people, but comparing to others. But 何人か can be like less, so a few people. Alright, so this is the same thing, so you can use for any counter words. If it's an animal, you can say 何匹か. Same. 何冊か means some kind of books. And if you want to say, you know, so for example, some cars, then 何台か、何個か、一つ、二つ、三つ, then you say いくつか. Okay, so any counter words, you put 何 or 何 before that and か at the end, then that's how you can make some ... some things. Some people, some things, some cars, some cats, and anything. So I give you some examples. 1. 私は今月何冊か本を読みました。That means I read some books this month. Number 2. あそこに何人か人がいます。There are some people over there. Number 3. 何枚か CD を借りました。I borrowed some CDs. Number 4. 今日何匹かゴキブリを見ました。I saw some cockroaches today. Okay, so that's how you can count or how you can make some blah blah blah. That was number 1, okay? So the second one I'm gonna talk about is more common, okay? So you can use this maybe more often. Because like I said before, the one like I just explained it here is more like less number. So maybe like a few or a few things. So you think as a bit less number. But now I'm gonna talk about more you can use for vague thing. More people, more things. And you can compare to some other things like some do this but some don't. Or some are like this but some are not. So I would say some blah blah but others, blah blah. But you can just say one thing or one or the other, some or others, or you can say both. So I think I'll just give you example while I explain that. I think it's easy to understand for you guys. And the first example here is, if I ask you, 朝ごはん毎日食べますか? Do you eat breakfast every day? And if you wanna say, some mornings I do, but some I don't. Those situations. So you can say, 食べる日もあります。食べる日もあります。So basically, you can say, もあります。もある. For things. If that's like the people or living things, animals, then you say, もいます. Okay, so example, some are tall, but some are short. 背が高い人もいます。背が低い人もいます。If you want to put together, 背が高い人もいれば、背が低い人もいます。So, you can basically say, もいます、もあります。Or, if you want to say two things, もいれば、もいます。Another example, 仕事にどうやって行きますか? How do you go to work? If I want to say, sometimes I go by bus, but sometimes I go by a car. So that case you can say, バスで行く日もあれば、車で行く日もあります。So basically, there are some days that I go by bus, and there are the other days that I go by a car. Are you getting it? So, もあれば、もある. Okay, let's do more practice with me, okay? Can you say, there are some shops are opened, but there are some other shops are closed. Okay? And you can say this. 開いているお店もあれば、閉まっているお店もあります。開いている is opened. 閉まっている is closed. Did you get it right? Okay, so this is a little bit difficult, but I think I know that you have a lot of opportunities to use this grammar because I can't count how many times I got asked by my students. So I want you to master this grammar. And the first one is also useful. You can say a few, if you have the less number, you want to say like 何人か, a few people, some people. But number two, this one I just explained is more useful, I think. So I'm gonna give you a quiz. So I want you to make a sentence. I know this is difficult, but you can try, and I will collect your Japanese sentences if you have any mistakes. Okay? And also, I will give you an answer in my next video, which I think I will post next week or next week, in 2 weeks, okay? So let's think about it, make a sentence, that's your homework today, and let's work on it together. Alright, are you ready? Okay, so number 1, there are some dogs at the park. You can use the first one for this. Number 2, I watched some movies last night. Number 3, and do you have some cars? Okay, so those 3 questions that you can use the first one I explained today. Okay, now it's gonna be a bit difficult. Number 4, there are some people who can drink a lot of alcohol, but there are the other people who can't drink alcohol much. Number 5, there are some people who like the beach, but there are also some people who like mountains. Okay, last one, number 6. There are some people who has American accent, but there are also some people who has British accent. So basically saying, there are some people who speaks American English, there are some people who speaks British English. Okay, I know this is difficult, but I will give you an answer for in the next video and then I will explain it again. Okay? If you have any questions, you can leave the comment in the comment section below as well. And also you can do your homework in the comment section below. That's all for today. I hope it helps your studying and I hope you enjoyed my video. So if you liked my video today, please give me thumbs up and please subscribe my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to take my lessons, please go to the website below because you will get $10 discount. This is a good deal and you can look at my schedule. You can book my available time. So I will study with you. We can do one-on-one lesson and I'm so looking forward to seeing you guys. Okay, so thank you for watching. 今日はありがとうございました。Bye for now. またね。